Hello beautiful people, it's Avila here and welcome back to Beautiful Floors. And can we first talk about the audio? I really hope that it sounds good to you guys. It's my first time using a proper microphone, but hopefully it's decent. Now today, I am going to be doing my makeup routine. Just my current makeup routine, share some of my tips, some tricks, some products I use. So sit back, recharge, and relax as you watch this video. Enjoy. This is where I look like an egg, like Humpty Dumpty, but before we start anything, before I start my makeup, I always make sure to wash my hands and wash my face. Please, you need a clean face for a clean base. Now, before I do my skin prep and primer, whatever, I first spray my face with water because my face is like the Sahara Desert right now, so. And then I just spread the water. Now, all of us have different skin types, skin conditions, all of that. So we have to find the best skin prep for our face. But what I personally use, I use a Centella serum. I have recently been trying this out, just a mini version. So I'm gonna go with that. I use a good amount of this, like 2 squirts, and then rub it in and do that to your skin. But yeah, this Madagascar Centella ampoule, it's good, but it's not what I really want. I don't know, I might have to try it something else, but it's okay because I have dry skin and this doesn't give enough hydration, but it does calm the skin, it gives something. Okay, now after serum, I go in with some QV moisturizer. This is what I've been using for I don't know how long, but this moisturizer never fails me. I don't know, it's just something about it. I always go back to this. So with moisturizer, I go quite heavy with it. With all skin prep before makeup, go heavy with it. Okay, now after some moisturizer, I go into some sunscreen. This is just Centella, the Hilo Cica Water Fit Sun Serum. There's still sun out right now, so always put sunscreen on when it's morning time. And I like the sunscreen because it's actually hydrating, so it feels like a moisturizer as well. Don't forget your neck. Now this is how my skin is looking. It's good. So that's what you kind of need before your foundation and primer, all of that. Now it's time for primer. So I'm just going to be using the Glam Good Grip Hydrating Primer. So good. I actually really love it. It's hydrating and it gives good tackiness to the skin. And I go in with 2 to 3 pumps. Press it into my skin, like so. And this really smells like blueberry. It's a nice smell. It kind of smells like medicine, but it's not over bad. This just works well for my skin. I really like sticky primers because I feel like if you look at this, that's basically going to be your foundation, and that foundation is going to be slapped on. Okay, the skin is now fully prepped. So now we're going to get started with my makeup, the base, the actual products. And so I'm going to go in with some the NARS Pot Concealer. I really like this because it's good for some blemishes or scars you have, which I kind of have a little bit of redness. You can't really see on camera. I don't know why, but you can. But I do have some scarring, redness. Yeah, that's just all my post-acne marks. I go in the NARS Pot Concealer with a brush and I just blend it in like that. Just where you want some extra coverage. Honestly, I just put it everywhere. I don't know why. One thing about me is that I'm a full glam girly and I'm not afraid to slap it on. Kind of like to finger press it as well. Now once I've done that, I go in with a beauty blender. And this, remember, beauty blenders have to be damp. Don't do it with a dry, crusty as beauty blender. A damp one, so it needs to be squishy. I just blend it in. Okay, so foundation time. Now the foundation I use is the Bare Minerals Skin Perfecting Matte Liquid Foundation. And for foundation, I just go 2 pumps, 1 pump. Okay, so and then with a brush, spread it around, and then I paint my face. And this foundation is really full coverage. It's just amazing. And it's safe for people with acne-prone skin, such as me. Okay, now this kind of looks like a mess, but trust me, this will all shear out and blend beautifully. And I just blend it in everywhere for a good 2 to 3 minutes. Do not forget the hairline or those edges and corners that is easily missed. Okay, now I'm going to spray my face. I always do this after my foundation. This ensures that it's going to be lasting all day. So I'm just going to be using the NYX the Face Glue Setting Spray. I'm going to do some liquid contour now. This is just a Glam one in the shade Terracotta. I really like this bronzer a lot. It's just very creamy. It's blendable. Going with like an angled brush like this, and I blend everywhere. Okay guys, a quick checkup on how life is going. Hope you guys are going good. Hope you had a good day, a good week. For me, I don't know why, but we need to tell you guys, because my channel, Beautiful Flaws, is about being very honest to yourself. And I want to be honest to you guys and just talk about real life, just those emotions that we get, you know, sadness, anxiety. Not only do I learn more about me, like the way like I'm talking to you guys, but I hope like it can help someone out there, like if you're feeling like the same way and all of that. But yeah, basically, I don't know why, but yesterday I've been feeling really, really low. I don't know why. I've just been, not even just yesterday, kind of basically like this whole week, it's just been piling up and building up. Even today I was feeling like this. I just don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what to study. Like I don't know like what job to get. Yeah, yesterday I was just bedwetting. I was playing on my iPad like an iPad kid. I don't know how to explain what I was feeling, but I felt like I needed to do something, but I just didn't do it. And I felt more guilty for not doing something. Honestly, I don't know why, but lately I've been feeling even more sensitive. Like someone could say one thing to me, like even like the tone of voice, and I would immediately like break down and I'll overthink everything. Honestly, just be very negative to myself. A lot of negative self-talk, I do a lot. Day to day I do it. It's getting kind of worse, and I'm thankful that I'm aware of it, because I know I want to change and I want to do something, and you know, I just want to be productive. Feeling very useless. I've been comparing myself so much to my friends. I just keep thinking to myself, like, how would my future look like? What's my future gonna look like? And I want to share this to you guys, because my channel, Beautiful Flaws, is about not even talking about based on insecurities on the face, like physically. It's talking about mentally. I'm going to be doing some liquid blush now, or cream blush. This is my Glam stick, and I'm going to use a brush to like pick it up, kind of pat it out. Yeah, and it's in the shade Brisk Babe. Now with the blush, I go pretty heavy with it, because the reason why is because I put concealer after. So I like to go heavy with it so it can actually show up. Guys, it does feel really good to talk about what I've been feeling, all the emotions. It makes me feel more honest, more human. Like if you guys are experiencing this, whoever is watching, just know that, like, it just kind of sounds cliche, but you're not alone, and you kind of just, you gotta find out what you love. I don't really know what I truly, truly love. Like, of course I love makeup and I love doing these videos, but I overthink about like, are these videos really good? Like, am I doing well? Even though I just started, but I just keep putting so much self-doubt in me that I'm thinking like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Stay strong. We're in this together. Because after high school, it's the real world. Because in school, you're like in a bubble, and like you are in like a safe, kind of safe place. Even though it may feel like school's so bad, but after school, it does feel like, oh, well, I don't have anyone. I only have myself to depend on. And I've been feeling so scared about it. So I really gotta try and see what I love. I gotta try out new things. It is time for concealer. So now for concealer, I am using my Glam one. I've just been using this to every last bit I can get. And now I go in with a brush. So I'm just picking some up. But this concealer is actually really good. Very high coverage. Okay, now I let it sit for a little bit, but as it's sitting, I do spray my face as it's sitting. So blend this out. So let's go in with a sponge. And now it's time for my favorite part, which is powder. So I'm going to be using the Revlon Age Define Touch and Glow powder. I don't really use this powder for my day-to-day makeup, but like this is the only powder I had because I ran out of my Lower Mercier. Okay guys, this is just lovely. My microphone stopped working to the point of this video. I don't know how it happened. It just turned off automatically without me realizing. So half of this video is just going to be my normal phone audio. So I'm very sorry about this. Yeah, I keep having technical issues. Okay, so before you powder your face, make sure you blend out any creases you have. My eye is watering. And then I just kind of press it down like that, and then I go in. The under eyes are set, now we have to do the full face. Time to move on to some bronzer, powder bronzer. This is the Glam bronzer with a fluffy brush, and I get a good amount on. I just do that. I just swipe it up like this. I love bronzer so much. Like, I can't really choose between bronzer and blush. I don't know, guys. What are you? Bronzer girl or blush girl? Okay, blush time. So I'm gonna use the OMS Beauty blush in the shade Pomegranate Fizz. This one, the bronzer was in Sunset Walk. These are really old. I've been using these for ages, so yeah. Okay, so blush. Same thing goes for bronzer. I just kind of pack it on there. And I do a little bit on the tip of my nose. Okay, I'm feeling powder everywhere. Now it is time for some highlighter. So I'm going to be using this Glam Moon highlighter, whatever. This is really old. Like, it just falls out like that. Okay, eyeshadow time. Now for eyeshadow, I keep it pretty neutral, normal, not too much. I just use the Flower palette, Gimme Gold. I just use a fluffy brush. I just used the two brown shades mixed up together. Okay, now I use some gold. So I use a little bit of this. Okay, now it is time for some eyeliner. So I'm just going to be using the Glam Creamy Gel Eyeliner. Put like a stroke here, like a little bit. So I go heavy with it, and then I go in with kind of like a flat brush. I just smudge it out. So yeah, this is what I've recently been doing. I kind of like the smudgy eyeliner look. I kind of like it a little bit messy, but also neat at the same time. So that is how it's looking. I know it looks really messy, but it kind of ties in together at the end. Okay, so now it's time for lashes. I'm going to be using these lashes from Shein. But before I do my lashes, I always make sure I cut it off a little bit. My lashes end up everywhere in the house. Like, I swear, my family always finds a random lash in their room or in the kitchen. Who knows, my lash is probably somewhere in another country, in another continent. I'm going to put some lash bond. And also, don't forget to bend your lash really well. The lashes are kinda on. We just have to do lips. But before that, I am going to set my face once again. This will be the final one. Okay, now I'm going to do some lips. So I'm going to do my lip liner. These are just like random lip liners. I don't know where I actually got it from. I think this was from like my sister. It's like this Miss Lynn lip liner in the shade 04. And I also have this something like this. It's from Temu. So I'm going to use this one. It's like in the shade 310N. A little bit of tint. I'm going to use some Maybelline Superstay Teddy Tint. Now I am going to use this gloss, my Kmart gloss, and those other lips done. When I'm done with my makeup, I kind of like to pat in everything again. Our makeup is now done. It's looking so good, guys. Like, why does this always happen when I don't need to go out? Like, it looks so good. I'm going to show you guys close up of how my makeup's looking. This is always a jump scare. But yeah, guys, that was my makeup routine. This is basically how I do my makeup when I go out, just like a basic glam. And I hope you guys learned a little bit of some tricks. I don't know, like it was kind of like a tutorial, but yeah, I hope it kind of helped. Anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I truly appreciate any support you guys can give me. Anyways, guys, I love you so much. Stay tuned for my next video. Bye! Oh, and one more thing. Your flaws are beautiful. Peace out.